Okay guys, since I am making pho, I thought I should show you guys what we do. So this is the beef rib bones. So beef rib, I put that in. This light is kind of annoying. Okay, actually it still shows. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. I'm kind of in the dark because it's hot as hell. But we're gonna boil this for 20 minutes. So like I said, this is the beef rib bones. And yeah, I'll show you what happens next. Because basically you're just kind of cleaning the bone. So you want to boil that, and you're going to start to see stuff kind of float to the top and all of that. Either way, we're going to start with fresh new water after we've cleaned the bones. So stay tuned for what happens next. See, this is what I was talking about, how stuff will start to float to the tops. This is how you're cleaning the beef bones. Beef rib bones, guys. Alright, I'll show you step by step. So this is the first step. It's boiling a little cray-cray. So we're going to go down a little bit. And then I just wanted to show you guys. See all of this that's floating to the top? That's cleaning the bone. So that is what we are trying to do, is clean it. So we are dumping out this water after and starting fresh and clean with some, you know, brand new water. Sorry. How should I word this? So after this, we are going to dump this water and add fresh, clean water to start the actual soup base. So we still got 15 minutes of boiling the bone, and I'll get back once we start the next step. Update, we're getting closer to actually pouring the water out. We got around under 6 minutes now. So like I said, we put it for 20 minutes and let it just do its thing. Let it boil and let everything pretty much rise to the top. Okay guys, so the time just ended. So now I am going to empty this out. And then we will start with some fresh water. That guys, it got super foggy. Okay, so this is the beef bones after I've emptied out that water, and then I'm starting with fresh, clean water, and I will get back to you on the next step. Hold on. Okay, next guys, I am cutting up these onions, and usually people char it, but we don't have like a gas burner, so I'm actually kind of roasting them on a pan. So I will show you that once I cut it and get it ready. Okay, I'm going to return the beef bones back into the cleaned water. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them and start putting them back in. Trying not to trip everywhere. Okay, so now those are back in. We have our onions here, and then I'm going to start cutting up some ginger. Okay, so while I got the onions and the ginger charring up a little bit on this, now that we're getting the aromatics down, basically charring the ginger and the onions, these are basically 2 things you'll need as well. Star anise, this little star, I don't know, kind of a cinnamony spice flavor. You will need that. And then rock sugar as well. These are all things you guys can find at the Asian stores or markets that you guys shop at. But yeah, so I'll show you what goes down when I start using these. You can kind of see how I'm getting a good char on the onions, guys. This adds a lot of flavor to your pho, by the way. Anything to me that's even like in curry and all of that, if you basically char everything first beforehand, like the garlic, the actual curry itself, it just opens up a whole vibrant flavor, I would say. But yeah, so get a nice char going on all of that. This is still on low right now. I should actually turn it up now. And yeah, so the star anise, like I was talking about, is kind of like a black licoricey, cinnamony flavor. Can't really explain it, but I'm going to actually use the little bag that comes in it and put everything inside and drop it in. Rock sugar, if you guys don't have this, you guys can use brown sugar as well. So just another alternative if you guys can't find this at one of the stores. But yeah, so going on to the next step in a little bit, guys. Just getting this nice and charged. You're gonna add this to the water after you get this all charred up. So just getting this, making sure everything kind of opens up the flavor. Just making sure, sometimes I turn this on its side or whatnot to make sure the sides are charring, not just that. But like I said, as long as you kind of let it sweat out a little bit, you're actually opening up the pores of the onions. So the flavor is phenomenal once you achieve that. In any soup, I would say, guys, any soup this could work. This is like kind of like a base for every Asian soup, I would think. There's definitely garlic, if you had garlic, but basically the onions and the ginger, lemongrass and stuff like that. Okay, so still charring those babies up. They're boiling again, guys, and if stuff starts to start rising again to the top, you can take a kind of, I don't know what you call this. What the heck do you call these things? Anyways, this thing, I'll put it on the video once I figure it out, and then you can get pretty much all of this stuff out. So just make sure, kind of just keep letting the stuff come to the top, and then you can get them out. But the first round, you're gonna want to dump out that water. Some people do it double, triple, really depends, but I feel like you kind of remove a lot of flavor when you do that. Okay, so I'm taking that out, and then I'm just dumping this in. Putting that there. Now we're going to go ahead and add the onions. So I can turn this off now. And we're going to go ahead and drop these bad boys in. Drop it in. Drop it in, and your ginger, drop it in. Okay, so that is what's going on right now. Next, I'm going to chop up some onions, and yeah, I will get to the next step after this. So this is what it looks like now. We are going to boil this, and pretty much after you get all the ingredients in, everybody, it takes around 4, 5, 6 hours for your broth to be, you know, good. I would say 5 hours tops, but I mean, I feel like the longer you let it boil and marinate the flavors together, the more tastier your pho ends up being. So yeah. So let me start chopping up onions. I am going to make the kind of like the vinegared onions. I'll let you guys see that in a second. Okay, what I didn't get to show you guys was this is the little packet that this comes in. So this is like pretty much a pho base packet with all the spices you'll need. So it has the cinnamon sticks, it has the star anise, it has the coriander. I'm not sure what else this has, but yeah, so I'm gonna drop this in. And if it doesn't sink right away, you can go ahead and use something and just let it get down and deep in there. Alright, getting kind of just moving things around in here. Alrighty then. Okay, so we're gonna let this boil again, guys, and like I said, once we get the rock sugar in and the think that's it. The rock sugar, you're gonna be basically cooking this for 5 hours. I'm gonna add the rock sugar, guys. So I gotta open this. So a piece like this, and we're gonna go ahead and drop it in. I'm gonna add one more. All right, so that is the rock sugar situation, and now I'm gonna have this cooking for about 4 to 5 hours. Okay guys, so I added the meatballs in now. I cut them in half like this, and they're in there now. So pretty much the waiting process is the hardest. The pho is not that hard to make, but it's the waiting, you know, hours and hours for it to just have that really flavorful flavor. And it takes a while to build, I guess, that awesome, yummy flavor. I can't talk right now. Anyway, guys, here's a look at the veggies. So we got some green onions, we got some of the Thai basil, some cilantro, and regular onions over here. So just regular white or yellow onions, whatever you like. And yeah, and then we're just gonna wait a few more hours for the actual broth to get done. So this is kind of like what it's looking like right now. Alrighty guys, I'll keep you updated on the progress. Okay guys, so it's still boiling, and at this time you're gonna most likely add your fish sauce, your salt, and this right here.
Six and a half hours later.
I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish. I want to order myself.
Another thing I forgot to mention was the daikon, guys. So this is also another vegetable you will be putting into the pho, which kind of takes long, so I'm going to put them in now. But I kind of cut them in half circles. So I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to put half circles in. Alrighty then. Okay, around this time I'm going to add the meatballs. This is for pretty much JoJo. So you can just drop these in frozen, guys. You don't have to worry that, like, oh my god, they're frozen. Because they're going to cook anyway. Okay guys, so I am going to do the pickled onions situation that me and John love so much. Chopped up for the pickled onions. Okay guys, I'm going to put the 1 tablespoon of cayenne. Just kind of hard to eyeball this. It's so weird that it's cayenne. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Spiced vinegar right here is kind of like a Filipino delicacy. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 cup of this. Geez, that sounds like a lot, guys. I'm just gonna probably go halfway. Okay, guys, so this is the pickled onions right now. It's very spicy, actually. I kind of might have put way too much cayenne because it kind of just fell, but whatever. The spicier, the better for me and John anyway, so. Yep. guys, I'm gonna eat now. So this is my sauce that I pretty much dip everything in. My pho and the pickled onions. So you guys will kind of see the video and how it was all made. This right here is like key. Right here.
Spicy.
This is the bombness.
That's why mommy picked it.